Hello all, and as the title says, Smallville. Series finale. Goodbye, Smallville, and good freaking riddance. I've never liked this show. This show, to me, is complete garbage. It has been complete garbage since day one. It went from being a 90210 kind of ripoff with superheroes in it, or with a superhero in it, turning into like a very cheap-ass version of Lois and Clark. That was not and I mean cheap-ass version of Lois and Clark. Lois and Clark at least had some like good stories, and when villains would show up, you're like, ooh, this is kind of cool, and kind of, paid homage as much as they could to, and did a better job of paying homage to like the comic book than this show has ever done, and that's sad and very, very sad. I understand that this is supposed to be him turning into Superman. It's taken 10 years for this to happen. He finally did don the suit. Kind of. I think he wore the suit of all of like 15 minutes. Not even 15 minutes. Maybe all 5 minutes. You had Darkseid, which would be the big villain of this episode, of this season. Was seen for I think all of 30 seconds. When they brought in Doomsday, he was seen more than Darkseid was. Darkseid is, if you don't know who Darkseid is like the villain of the DC universe. And yeah, and how does Clark defeat Darkseid? He pushes Apocalypse, which was getting ready to run into Earth, away, because I guess we were doing 1950s Superman. I don't know. This was bullshit, is what this was. This whole show has always just captivated me in the fact that DC, if you don't know anything about DC is very protective of particularly Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. It's one of the reasons why Batman and Wonder Woman were never on the show, was because they knew they were going to do the new set of Batman movies, and they also were trying to do the Wonder Woman movies, and so they didn't want them on the show because they were trying to like keep them separated for some stupid reason. It was a dumb idea then. But if you know anything, they really are protective of their characters, and the fact that they just, I don't know, DC just let this stuff happen over and over again. I mean, Ultimate Justice was really good when they did the Justice Society of America that was probably my favorite episode, and that's not saying a lot because I would say that was just a really good episode of Lois and Clark. But yeah, I'm glad this series is gone. It can go away, never come back. DC, give us. Remember that Justice League cartoon you gave us? Remember Justice League Unlimited that you gave us? Can you have some more of that, please? Please, not this crap, or the Wonder Woman stuff that NBC said no, we don't want part of. Which, if you read anything about it, didn't sound too much like Wonder Woman. Just me, but yeah. Don't watch the show if you have it on DVR. If you thought about watching it because you're like, oh, it's the end of Smallville, don't watch it. Don't waste your time. It's 2 hours of complete bullshit. Literally, when it got to 30 minutes left and I realized that we had not seen one superhero, not one person in an outfit, I was like, this is stupid. We didn't see, the League, the Justice League, which has been in the show, never showed up in full, which completely amazes me. It was like they took all of the good stuff they had planned for this season and crammed it into one episode and said, okay, we're going to have the season finale and this is what it's going to be. And we're going to cram it into this last episode and we're going to make the rest of the season complete crap. That's what watching it, that's what it looked like. And the few things I've watched this season, this is probably the season I've watched the most of. This was the last one. And Darkseid was there. And I was like, it's Darkseid. First, we didn't get a fight with Darkseid. We got Superman pushing a planet away. 1950s bullshit is what we got, Superman. So anyways, with that, I'm out. That's all I want to do. I just want to rant about this a little bit. So don't watch the show. Goodbye. Good riddance. Screw you.